celebrate the 226th year.
Outsmart your enemy and donate a new toy to Toys for Tots.
The Marine Corps. We've spent decades trying to explain it. Millions of dollars in advertising, trying to portray the Marine Corps image. But what is it really? Why is it so hard to explain that intangible pride, the unwavering courage, that undeniable esprit de corps? There are only a select few in this world who can explain it. A very small percentage of the population that knows exactly what goes behind that title. The United States Marines themselves.
Let go. Who is that? Back up, second stage. Sure.
We are the premier fighting force of the United States. We train harder than any other branch of service. Our recruit training exemplifies that. We have the longest recruit training. We have the hardest recruit training. We're here for 13 weeks straight, 7 days a week. We're constantly training, constantly moving forward.
Straight cross, go, Rick, get off the bridge!
Marines are highly disciplined individuals. We have a certain drive about us that drives us to be better. We put a better individual back out on the street, whether you did 4 years or 40 years. When you leave the Marine Corps, we put a better citizen out into the world. We're loyal. Regardless whether, yes, I like that person, or no, I don't like that person I work with, we're loyal, we're a team. Regardless of your MOS, your job, what you do, where you do it at, the Marine Corps is a team. We're all in one fight. In the event things could really get bad, we're all basically trained riflemen. It could all come down and we could all be over there hooking and jabbing and really getting into the real mix of things. Granted, whether we're a combat arms MOS or not, we could all be over there doing the same thing. We're all one team in one fight here.
A band of brothers and sisters, we take care of our own. Self-sufficient, self-sustaining, we're one of the greatest fighting forces. And whether it be Iraq, where you actually have to watch that Marine's back to the left or to the right, to the front, or even behind you, you know that you're going to be taken care of. The leadership is just undeniable. It's impeccable. It's one of the greatest feelings in the world to know that you can go, if you're stationed on the East Coast, you can go to the West Coast, you can go to Japan, you can go to Hawaii, and once you get to where you need to be, you're still right at home. And once you walk into the aisle of the public and people see you and they're like, that's a Marine, that speaks for itself. When you have people coming up to you to shake your hand just to say thank you, and they haven't seen you a day in their life.
It's something my old high school football coach used to say. He said, character is what a person does when no one's looking. The whole Marine's a Marine 24/7. It's the truth for me and all the other Marines I work with. When work is done for us, work is not done. We have pride in what we do, as well as who we are as Marines. It's not so much just a job to us. Now, like, I ask my cousin what he does or something like that, who's in the Army, and he'll say he does this, that, the other. You ask a Marine, when you see him like on the street, someone you don't know, what do you do for? The first thing he's gonna say is, I'm a Marine.
We're the smallest, yet we're the toughest. There's something to be said about that. We say, we have little man syndrome. We've got something to prove, and I think we do it every day. I think it just shows on everybody's face when you say, I'm a Marine. They automatically know without ever having been a Marine. Maybe their family member was a Marine, and there's a certain pride that carries on, whether you're active duty, retired, you got out and you're missing both your legs, you still have that pride that you were a Marine, you were part of an organization that did something good for the world.
Hang around here and brag about the Marine Corps all day. What's not to like?
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
it's not just being a Marine. It's what the Marines teach you, the values of I think integrity, honesty. I like to think of myself as I think I'm an honest person. I've got integrity, and that's stuff that stays with you. I mean, you can't just take it off like an overcoat when you come home.
The Marine Corps is just a tight group. It's family. Once you get in there and you got the camaraderie amongst one another, it really just gets in your skin. At least it did me. When I put a uniform on, it's just like something in the uniform straightens me up, makes my chest pop out, and I feel very, very proud.
No better friend, no worst enemy. That pretty much fits Marines today.
Is this your first time over?
No, sir.
Yeah. Who were you with before?
A Marine is an American patriot of the First Order. It's a person that I think feels strongly about his country, is willing to go and fight, perhaps die, for his country. When you become a Marine, you know you're something special. You know that you're the most prestigious service in the country, and I think that brings people together in a tightness, in a bonding that is just unique. President Ronald Reagan said once that some people wonder if they've made a difference in their lives. Marines don't have that problem. What we don't hear a lot about is what Mrs. Reagan said, and that was that she never talked to a man more than 5 minutes without hearing that he was a Marine. And so it's that pride and that distinction that we carry all through life, I think. It starts with recruiting, it goes all the way to the tombstone, I guess, but it's something very, very special, and all Marines, I think, feel that.
When there's sand in your teeth and sweat in your eye, the mud swallows your boots and you stink to kingdom come. When you're up through the night so that others may sleep, and you offer your life so others may live, and it makes you happy, then you're one of them, the few, the proud, the Marines.